Hey guys, I'm Fraser. I'm the owner of Lifco Hydraulics, and here we are in a St. Catharines, Ontario facility. This one has a lot of people at it. It's been around for a while. It's the original facility. We've been in this building for 25 years. We've really packed it in, and we get use out of pretty much every single square foot that's in here. The heights in here is a problem. Most we can get is about 15 feet. Once you start getting the heaters going and some of the HVAC in here, ideally we want about 25 feet. And the reason why 25 feet is nice is because the standard man lifts can go to about 18 to 20 feet. If we had a 25-foot ceiling here with a Cardex machine, we could probably fit all of this inventory into two, maybe one. So one machine at that height is about 3,000 square feet of floor space. Another problem is this is a test stand. It's fairly old. We have no cooling on it. We can only run it for a couple minutes before it just gets too hot when it's under load. I think if there's a production like the one that's over in Buffalo, it has a cooler hooked up, it could run for 24/7. But this one would get too hot. So we can still test, and we can test just fine, but it'd be nice to have a little more flexibility. Maxed out on electrical. We can't fit anything more in here. When we wanted to add welders in here, we had to remove equipment or else we were going to use too much power. So here we got 6 benches here, plus there's a couple around the corner. It would be nice to have more, especially if we're doing a little bit more variety. Particularly, we don't want to be doing service on excavator attachments, grinding and welding and all that, anywhere near the pumps. You know the way it is in shops, they don't always get along and stuff. I think if everybody had a little bit more personal space, things would go a lot smoother. The welding bays are a bit small in here. It'd be nice to have a lot more space, being able to bring in a forklift. Overhead crane would be great, like they got in Buffalo. Honestly, Buffalo is probably the ideal building for us. This is a little bit cramped in here. We really don't have a lot of welding bays. We're gonna need more. If sales pick up, which I'm sure they will. We need room to have them. We need room for the equipment. We simply need room to scale up at all times. Even if we don't think we're going to need it in the near future, you never know what's going to happen. We definitely want to be close to the border. We operate on both sides, and we have trucks going across 3 times a day. St. Catharines is really quite ideal. The cylinder repair side is very tight on space as well. It'd be awfully nice to have an automatic honing machine. It'd be nice to have a bigger lathe. This right now is the largest one we can sort of fit into the building. Even this crane it fits. It's the maximum height that you can get, but at 4,000 capacity, 4,000 pounds is very light. I think the heaviest cylinder we've had in here was 25,000 pounds, and it's extremely difficult to maneuver all that sort of stuff. The larger and the more capable we are, the better it is.